exchanging journals, and I thought I'd get going with this. So I'm just gonna put this out. I've got my craft paints over here. I'm going to try to use some of my Inktense blocks in this, and hopefully that will all work. Going to set the timer, 15 minutes, and begin. And this is off to a very slow start. I don't know how people talk while they do this. Really hate when the paint isn't on all the edges. So we have two. I liked how the silver worked out last time. So I'm thinking I might give that a try. Now that is not exactly what I'm looking for, but I'm using way too much paint here. And I'm kind of worried about that looks lovely. I'm going to try doing this and going that way. I don't want the back sides. I'm using the same journals that I had. My other stuff is on the other side, and I can see the lack of I'm not sure what I'm trying to say. Apparently all kind of speech disappears. Trying to do this, I really don't know how people manage to talk through this. Saw this on somebody's video and thought it was cool. I know it's not exactly texture time, but so I'm going to try my Inktense blocks, and I don't know how fast it's going to be to do this. So this is a perfect trial, probably and error. I did gesso all these pages, so not sure if that takes you any more time to do or less time, but you definitely have, it's a very very different effect. So if you want some difference, and I know I'm probably talking, I need to use my teacher voice. In there, I'm going to bring out the big one. The warm colors is definitely not my strong suit. I tend to go to the blues and purples and more the cooler colors when I'm painting. That seems to make me the happiest. So, but I keep trying to challenge those boundaries, and why not do it now? Kind of enjoying the inktense blocks, I must say. Honestly say I haven't seen anybody. Ooh, that's not exactly what I want. Using the inktense blocks, I have found that they have such versatility. You can do so many things. I've made my own sprays with them. I use them for stamping instead of the variety of ink pads. I only have, I think, three or four ink pads. It's kind of lovely. I have 8 minutes left, so I think I'm doing well. I'm not sure how many I actually have done. In there, my phone and everything is going to, oh, now we got some purple in here. Okay, that's interesting if nothing else. Gotta test those boundaries, gotta push, you know. When I found Shannon Green's challenge, I honestly hadn't really done a whole lot of journaling then. I loved doing backgrounds and often got stuck there, and so it helped me kind of find out what I'm all about when it comes to painting and the art journaling, and what I liked and what I didn't like, and that's, you know, I'm really thankful to have that, because that was really quite helpful, you know. So anybody who gets too stuck, it just forces you to get in there and paint and get doing it. And I realized in my final steps that you really could pretty much undo anything that you managed to do to begin with. So I did want, okay, well, that's wet. This is going to give us some different kind of thing. Really liking this brush in here. Kind of getting texture and color all at once. And I never used this. I saw somebody doing it, and then I've never used it. So that's looking quite lovely. blocks. One thing I've discovered about through this, the teal and purple, the magic that happens with those colors, that this right here really, I find, makes my heart sing. It's kind of curious. These are going to be very, very different backgrounds than what I've used before. A little bit of silver metallic, but I find, you know, you get what you pay for. The cheap craft paint doesn't always benefit you too much. Okay, last two, and it looks like I have 4 minutes, so I might be able to go back. I got some Martha Stewart pearlescent paint, which I have thoroughly enjoyed. That's a little bit much using, especially when it's on deli paper. And then when you collage that on top of some of the iCads and different things, I just love that kind of effect in there. Oops, too much. I guess I'm all about the bling. I didn't pull out my favorite pink, so I guess I'm going to do that. Put some of that on here as well. This doesn't, it really holds the paint, this silicone. Not sure I'm liking that too much now, but you know, it's a background, and I think that's it. We're going to just go right to the end here. Don't really like this yet. Well, that didn't improve it much.